Tell us who you flew next to in 2015.
2015, here's my year. It starts off with Bruce, the comedian. He's a great comic.
Yeah, okay.
Right? There's some Bruce fans here.
Sure.
Serena Williams.
Really?
Greatest female tennis player of all time.
Sure.
Then Chris Tucker. And then former heavyweight champion of the world, Iron Mike Tyson.
All right. So you're on a plane, and they're like either on the seat next to you or across the aisle.
Either way,
Did you ever talk to any of them?
I talked to all of them, and every conversation was unique. Chris Tucker, he landed off of a spaceship and then got on our flight. But then Tyson was the most just bananas because well, he's Mike Tyson. And I got to watch people watch him, which was crazy, you know, because people would flip out when they saw him.
Yeah.
So you got to see people go like, huh, and like kind of freak out. Mm-hmm. And he was nice to people. It's like a late afternoon flight to Pittsburgh from LA. And I go, I'm not going to bother the guy. And then after a while, I decide, you know what? I am going to bother this guy, you know, because I'm never going to run into him.
Yeah.
So I walk over to his seat and I go, I'm sorry to bother you. I grew up watching all your fights and I'm a big fan. And he was like, thank you. Or, you know how he does, like,
yeah.
It's a decent, I don't know.
Pretty good, good enough, yeah. Really good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So I said, I'm just curious, why are you going to Pittsburgh? And he goes, I'm promoting a fight. What about you? And I said, I'm a comedian. I'm going to do shows. And at that moment, everything switched. Like, he just goes like, like, you're a comedian? And I go, yeah. And he goes, where's your show? And I said, it's a comedy club. It's called the Pittsburgh Improv. Uh-huh. And he goes, where's that? I go, I have absolutely no idea. Uh-huh. And he goes, oh, is your show tonight? And I go, no. Like, it's 11 o'clock at night, and I'm on a plane. You know, we're in the sky right now,
We're
right?
in the sky,
so
yeah.
He goes, well, when's your show? And I go, tomorrow. And he goes, where? And I go, still at the Pittsburgh Improv. Right? And he's like, how do I find it? I'm like, dude, I don't know. Like, Google it, you know?
You told Mike Tyson to Google it?
Yeah, like...
Hey, Google it!
That's exactly how it's, you know when you say something and then 2 seconds later you're like, that definitely should not have said that. Because I feel like I have Mike Tyson asking me, where's your show? And I'm like, figure it out, you know? Like, that's on you, man.
You went to him. Yeah, you went to him.
So as soon as I say that, I'm like, you idiot. So I grab a DVD out of my bag and I give it to him. And I go, look, it's got my name on it. So you don't have to remember my name. Type that in. And you can see where I'm at. Yeah. And he goes, thank you. And I go, that's cool. I met Tyson. I sit back in my seat. 10 seconds later, I hear, Tom, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yes, Mike Tyson?
Yeah.
And he goes, I've been watching a lot of Netflix. That's it. That's all he said. And I never thought that sentence could be terrifying to hear from somebody.
Right.
But I'm just looking at him like, yeah, okay.
Sure.
And he goes, no, I recognize you. And I'm like, what? And he holds up the DVD. And I go, no, dude, like, I just gave that to you right now. And he goes, no, it's the same picture that's on Netflix.
Oh.
And I go, oh, yeah, it's the same picture. He goes, I know who you are. I go, that's crazy. And he goes, give me your phone number. And I'm like, what? And I give him my number. We land. I sprint off the plane. It's like too much weirdness for one day. Like,
sure.
It's like,
concentrated, yeah.
That's it. The next day, I'm sitting in my hotel room, and I get a text message from Mike Tyson. And you know what it said?
What?
Where's your show?
Did he go to the show? Did he show up?
He did. He came. I actually brought.
I think we have a picture here. There you are. Yeah.